Welcome to my YouTube channel, Get Legit. Friends, countrymen, Belizeans, lend me your ear. Justice for Humans Project is a project based in Belize, Central America, where we help people in prison who cannot afford an attorney. The aim of this project is to ensure that all people have equal protection of law. Our rights are protected under the Constitution and international conventions and other laws. I have much respect for those bold men and women of the Belize peace movement. Men like Mr. Enriquez, Mr. Morgan, Mr. Mejia, Mr. Smith, Mr. De La Fuente, Mr. Greenidge, Mr. Bob Leslie, and others who challenge the government and hold them to higher standards in their case for the redistricting so that they abide by the law and ensure the divisions have equal or nearly equal voters. I support Mr. Enriquez and the two other people for bringing their case and seeking that injunction. Belizeans, we need to support the Belize peace movement and all others who are fighting to uphold the Constitution. Belizeans, our country is above, or should I say, ought to be above UDP and PUP, period. Aren't you tired of these two parties taking you for kunamunu and bribing you to vote for them? I know, life is hard out, yeah, but there has to come a time when we stand up for the Constitution. I see more people behind the juve than behind causes that will uplift all of us. Belizeans, we need to engage more on a higher level than just jumping behind politicians. I get it. Life hard. Sometimes ask yourself why it is hard. Who benefits from it being hard? We play this seesaw game for too long. UDP in one group live good. PUP in one group live good. Tell me, don't you want to live good too? The only we all live good is when we elect people who want to build the nation and follow the Constitution. We owe it to our children and grandchildren to fight for protection of our rights. Let me tell you what the law says when it comes to people on remand and prisoners serving 12 months or less who all have the right to register to vote. Belizeans, if you are eligible to register to vote, then you can vote. If you are not eligible to register to vote, then quite simply you cannot vote, because that means you are not a registered voter and only registered voters can vote. Now, Section 7B of the Representation of People Act of Belize, our beloved country, says who are qualified to register to vote and who are not qualified to register to vote. Now let me read exactly what the law says. It says, a person shall be disqualified to be registered or being registered to vote at an election and shall not be registered if such person, A, is less than 18 years of age, or B, is under a sentence of death imposed on him by the Supreme Court or any court in any part of the Commonwealth, or is serving a sentence of imprisonment exceeding, and I will repeat, exceeding 12 months. That means if you are serving a sentence of 2 years, you are disqualified. But if you are serving a sentence of 1 year, 12 months, or less than 12 months, then guess what? Those prisoners can and should be allowed to vote. For those people who like to say only in Belize, guys, it is not only in Belize. A lot other countries follow their laws and allow those prisoners who qualify their right to vote. But even it was only Belize, guess what? It is our laws that says who qualify and who doesn't qualify to register to vote, not me. FYI, some countries that already allow prisoners to vote are Mexico. Yes, Mexico, our neighbor to the north, Canada, Croatia, Czech Republic, Denmark, Finland, Ireland, Latvia, Lithuania, Macedonia, Serbia, Slovenia, Spain, South Africa, Sweden, Switzerland, and Ukraine. There are similar calls for prisoners to vote in Trinidad, Guyana, and Bernie Sanders in USA is arguing for prisoners to vote too. There have been cases in United Kingdom that went before the European Court on Human Rights, which have ruled that prisoners have a right to vote. Belize signed and ratified the International Convention on Civil and Political Rights in 1996. Article 25 of that convention protects all our right to vote. So yes, those prisoners imprisoned for 12 months or less, and those on remand are protected under the International Convention too. People, those whose liberty is taken away for whatever accusation before the court and are on remand, and those who are serving 12 months or less, deserves to have their rights under the Constitution, as provided for in Section 5 and 7 of the Representation of People Act of Belize. Call your area representatives and tell them to allow your prisoners on remand and those serving 12 months or less to vote on March 12th, 2025. Tell your area representative to make sure they put in the necessary accommodations that people on remand and prisoners serving 12 months or less vote now. Thank you, Belizeans. Let's protect our own people for once. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel, Get Legit. Thank you.